Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always, double salute. Now, today's video, we're actually going to be talking about credible loans. And the reason we're talking about credible loans because a lot of people think that they can actually borrow money from them. But credible loans is actually just a platform, okay? And in reference to that platform, they compare up to 10 lenders within 2 minutes, okay? And the good thing about it is no impact on your credit score. However, one of the things about it, you have to have at least a 620 or higher credit score to qualify for their loans. Now, I do have some other lenders that don't even look at the credit. All right, so we're going to share those as well, but I just wanted you all to know that in terms of when you're trying to apply for like a personal loan or student loan, or you're trying to consolidate loan, like with credible loans, them not being a actual lender themselves, they're going to shop your information around. And like I said, the cool part about it is that it only takes 2 minutes for you to get offers and for a loan, okay? Now, some of the criterias are they want you to have, you're going to have to provide your name, your birth date, your social, estimated credit score, your employment information, your annual income before taxes. Now, here, let me help you all understand this. Your annual income before taxes, if I was filling out the application, I would include my income plus my spouse's income, okay? Or here's a hint for you. If I'm going to put my income down and I have somebody else that is that I'm taking care of and they have an income contributing to the household, then I would also add that. Or you may be an individual that has a room that you're renting out and that rent is going towards your income, so then you also want to include that income, okay? So make sure that you're including all of your income, all right? The reason is you may have a 620, you may have a high DTI, but you may have a strong income that's going to make the difference, all right? Now, also your monthly household expenses. One of the bigger things that I always tell people when you're filling out applications and you're trying to get approved for loans or consolidated loans or something like that, in terms of expenses, your rent should averaging maybe about maximum 20%, okay? So just keep that in mind. Then they want to let you know about they want to know the purpose of the loan and your education status, and then your DTI, your debt to income ratio. All right. So that's for credible loans. Now, like I said, for you guys that are still have shifty credit or whatever, and you want a loan, here's some situations that you can possibly look at. You have CASHUSA personal loans. Now, they don't look at the credit score. What they look at, how long you've been on the job, how long you've been at your residence. Those are the things that they actually look at. So your job history, how long you've been at your residence, what's your average income, okay? Now, with their loans, directly, you can borrow from $500 up to $10,000, but you do need a bank account, so just keep that in mind. Now, one of the good things about CASHUSA, not only do they work with the traditional lenders, but they also work with the tribal lenders as well. So what that means is that, you know how you go to the casino and you lose $10,000? Well, they take that $10,000 and they would loan it out, okay? And they would make more money off of your money, okay? So that's what like traditional or your tribal lenders, that's what that means. Now, here's another lender that doesn't look at the credit. Again, they're focusing more on how long you've been on the job, how long you've been at your residence as well. And this is a credit loan, okay? So in terms of income verification, Most of the time they don't do it. They do have a higher rate of approval, but you do have to have a bank account. Now, the unfortunate thing about them, they're not available in New York or Connecticut. But in terms of like if you have bad credit, if you have less than a 620 credit score or something like that, or if you've been in check system, they still can help you get qualified for a loan. All right, so the loans go from 250 up to 40,000. But if you have bad credit, the maximum that they will allow you to have is $5,000. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, if you have at least a 560 and you have a high DTI, then you probably want to consider Upgrade, because Upgrade offers not only credit cards, but they offer loans as well. So their credit cards and loans go from 500 up to 50,000. Now your average income is about 78,000, but again, I just explained to you is why you want to include all the income in the household. Now, if you have less than 78,000, does that mean they're going to disqualify you? No, that does not mean that. Now, one of the cool parts about it, if you're exiting a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, they may be still open to giving you a loan as well, or you just wrapping up a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you still may be able to qualify for a loan with them, okay? But you do have to have at least 2 accounts on your credit file. Now, again, the best thing that I like about them, because they tolerate a high debt to income ratio. So you have an at least 75%, maximum 75% debt to income ratio. For them, that's something that they can tolerate. Now, unfortunately, the situation is that they're not available in Colorado, Idaho, New York, Vermont, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. However, if you're not residing in those states, it's still a great opportunity to try to get a loan that you can possibly loan to pay down your credit card debt if you have high credit card debt, to boost up your credit score so that you can get access to more funding. Now, here's another company, Universal Credit. Now, with Universal Credit, average credit score is a 638, minimum credit score is a 560, but average income is much lower, it's 60,000, okay? But their loans go from 1,000 up to 50,000. You have to have at least 2 accounts on the credit file. And again, their DTI is 75%. All right, that's including the mortgage. Now, for you guys that may be struggling to boost up your credit score and stuff, I got something to help you to do that. Also, if you actually want me to take a look at your credit file, your real credit score. Most of these companies here that I'm talking about, they pull your FICO 9. Your more traditional banks and stuff, they would do a FICO 8, okay? So, and that's the thing about it. You need to understand which FICO score you should be using. So if you want to get access to your real FICO score, then click the link in the description to pull your real FICO score, then set up a consultation. You need to set up a 30-minute consultation, and I will actually look at your credit report line by line so to help you understand how to actually strategically be able to get qualified for funding. Now, here's some things. If you have a low credit score and you're trying to boost your credit score up right away, you can add an authorized user. That's going to help you, and that helps you on FICO 9. FICO 8, they won't calculate it in. Now, in terms of rent payments, again, FICO 9, you can add rent payments, and it's going to help boost up the credit score. So you got companies like Boom Rental, Isuzu, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that incorrectly, but and a rent report. The reason I chose these, there's like 15 different rental companies out there, but these are the ones that actually report to all 3 credit bureaus. Okay, so that's the reason I'm talking about these 3. Now, in terms of Grow Credit, this is something that plays a big factor into helping you boost up your credit score. Now, with Grow Credit, if you have subscriptions, I always tell people, like if you're paying car insurance, if you have a gym membership, if you have utilities. Those are the things that would help your FICO 9 to boost up your credit score, all right? So here's the thing what I would definitely tell you to do. You also have Experian Boost. By the way, if any of you guys have used any of these credit builder systems or whatever, put a comment below. Let me know how many points did you get by adding that to your credit, okay? Now, if you have any questions about personal credit, business credit funding, or trying to figure out how to remove some items off of your personal credit, click the link below. Get your real credit report. You need the $39.99 program because that's going to give you more data points. And then schedule a 30-minute consultation, and I will help you walk through it strategically on how to remove things from your credit report, so that way you have the knowledge, and then if you seek somebody else out to do it for you, at least you will have enough information to know if they're going to do it correctly. All right, so this is Houston with 3-Way Funding. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.